How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Hillside Gaming. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Well, guys, this is it. This is our very first new video series, and this is the first video of that video series. And this is going to be all about rare skins, rare patterns, and rare float skins in CSGO. I will do my best to have the pattern ID, pattern template, or seed, whatever, on screen for each of these. I will do my best. But yeah, I'm going to try to limit these videos down to 15 minutes, so let's get right into it. I'm going to try to hurry. Here we go. Number one, we're going to talk about the AWP Sun in Leo. Here is one of my personal skins, and each of these skins, by the way, are owned by me. So I believe this is the very first video series of rare pattern skins. I say one of the very first video series where every skin that I show are going to be from my own private collection. So yes, every one of these are part of my private long-term collection, not for sale, not for resale, not borrowed skins. These are all skins from my private collection that I am sharing with you. I have spent 3 or 4 months in collecting all of these, so I really hope that you enjoyed this video series. If so, please smash the like button, subscribe, because we're going to be pumping out videos like crazy. And here we go. Here's our AWP Sun in Leo. This is our double 6-9 pattern. So 6-9 here and 6-9 over here. Yes, you can find multiple of these that have a 6-9 somewhere on the pattern, but trying to find a double in 6-9 on the pattern on the same skin on the same side is definitely very rare. So here's our first one. Pattern template or pattern ID down here. And here goes the next skin. Here is one of my favorites. This is not my favorite, but one of my favorites. Here's our pattern template down here. And this is going to be our centered sunburst, which I think is really, really sick. This looks really super nice. I love how this does. Has equal sides of the magazine. It almost goes to the very, very top. I do have one more later on I will show you that does have a little bit higher of a sunburst, but this looks totally sick. You will probably overpay for this skin if you find it on the market. Next, here's one that CS Money did a little tweet on, and here's our pattern ID down here. And this is the rare pattern. It has 3 full sunbursts on it. And here is the article, actually. I will pull that onto screen for you if I can do so. This was a tweet right here, and it says, yeah, if you're lucky enough, you can count as many as 3 suns on the AWP Sun in Leo, but before the pattern 420 is truly unique. Oh, but the pattern 420 is truly unique. How many suns have you counted on this skin? So there's actually a few more, but anyways, there is the tweet about that, and here is that pattern right here. So boom, 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 boom. It's really, really nice. Next is one that I found that I don't think there's any actual list that count this as rare, but I think it looked really cool. It has a 6 and 9 right there, and then it has a really cool sunburst right here in the middle of it. It is not centered, but I did like this, so here's a pattern ID. And yeah, there's not too many of these on the market, so they're definitely hard to find, but I liked it, so I got it for my collection as well. So is this the same one? No, it's not. Here is one of the hardest ones that I had to find. I did overpay for this. It took me about a month and a half to find it. And once again, here is your pattern ID or pattern template or seed or whatever you want to call it, right there. And we have a full sunburst right over here. It's not centered, but to have the full sunburst, it can't be centered, okay, because of this little piece right here, okay. So this is a full sunburst. It looks really super sick, and yes, I had to overpay for this quite a bit. There's only a few of these I could find anywhere, and they're all very expensive, but if you're lucky enough to find one and you think that it's cool too, then boom, right there it is. It's a really, really cool pattern for this skin. All right, okay, and last of all on these, here's another sunburst, okay, and it's more centered. Well, it's centered like the very first one, but it's a little bit taller, so the flames reach almost the very tip of the top. And yeah, it looks a little bit different than what the other one did, but this is really, really cool, and you will definitely have to overpay for one of these if you find it. But yeah, it's really cool. I love it, and this pattern is definitely one that is hard to find. Took me a while to find this one as well, but it's definitely worth it. So yeah, I wanted to share it with you. And as you see, this one is very similar, not same, but similar to the other one that I showed you down here, which is right there. But this sunburst is down a little further, okay, as you see there. And this one is up a little higher, and it looks really cool. Anyway, so there is the first skin, the AWP Sun and Leo. Totally amazing. Let's go ahead and get to our next skin. Our next skin is going to be the UMP45 Minotaur's Labyrinth, okay? Very, very cool, or Minotaur's Labyrinth, whatever, however you say this, okay? A very old skin, also from the Gods and Monsters collection. So we have two skins now from the Gods and Monsters collection. Pretty cool, right? A very old collection full of all kinds of surprises and Easter eggs. One of those Easter eggs, coincidentally, is this little Minotaur right here, okay? The most of this pattern is all blue, okay? So if you look at this and you get this, you can probably find almost one that's all blue without any red whatsoever. But to the baby Minotaur, okay, being right in the center right here, normally means that you have the most red on the skin as you can get. So having the baby Minotaur right here, number one, you have that little Easter egg, which is right there. Number two, it also gives you the most red on this skin. So that's kind of a cool thing. Very, very cool. And yeah, can you get overpaid for it? I don't know. I bought this thing years ago. Back then, you could definitely get overpaid for the Minotaur being in the middle, not over here, not over there, not down here, not up there, but right in the middle. So, because being in the middle, once again, allows you to have the most amount of red showing on that place side of the skin as well. If it's right here in the middle, if it's up, then you have less red. If it's down, you have less red. So right about here is almost the most red that you can get. Almost, okay? Very cool Easter egg. It's really, really cool. But yeah, so very, very cool skin. Here's the pattern ID in case that you're interested. I'm not sure if you can get overpaid for this thing or not nowadays, but I've had this one for a long time once again. So there is your pattern ID. Let's move on to our next skin, shall we? Now we're going to talk about the M4A1S Icarus Fell. One of my favorite skins back in the day. I bought this back in the day, probably 4 years ago. So I love this skin. I love that it has all kinds of different patterns. And I picked my favorite pattern. And this Starburst being where it's at right here was my favorite pattern because there's plenty of blue all over the skin here. Plenty of blue down here, plenty of blue right here, but enough room for a few stickers that didn't really interrupt the pattern, and then plenty of blue back here. So this was the one that I picked for myself. I love it. I did add these two stickers to it myself, and but I will show you a guide I found online. Here's a guide that I will share with you, and this guide can be found on the Steam, community, okay, site. So your guides. Global Offensive Guides, and then Dutch's Guides. So this guy is named Dutch, and he's the guy that is responsible for this guide. So this is not mine. This is all him and his hard work and everything else. But this is the story. He goes into extreme detail, tells you everything you want to know about this skin. Once again, a Gods and Monsters collection skin, coincidentally, right? But you can get a all black Icarus Fell, or you can get an all blue Icarus Fell, and that's pretty much on the body of the skin. So right in this area is what we're talking about when we say all black, which this is like an all black, and then we have like an all blue right there, right? Now here is a video. It's a little distorted, but once again, this is made by Dutch. But you can kind of tell, kind of see how the blue and black fades across the skin, and you can have more amounts of the color or less amounts of the color in different parts of the skin as the Starburst just moves across the skin, right? It looks pretty cool. It gives you a really, really good idea. And then like right down here, you see a full black center, which used to be the one that you could get overpaid for back whenever this first came out. Nowadays, I have no idea. I don't really care. And then, you know, you have like these right here, which I think mine's close to one of these two. I don't know. Well, my personal favorites are these. But then you could have a full blue, of course. You could have like a full blue, which I think he gives examples of right here. Like, yeah, like here's like a full blue, full starburst, right? And you know, and then you have the like your full black. So, and then there's this, but you can see all kinds. So, you know, he has a lot of information about this. He tells you about it. So, you know, you can go check out that little you know, guide if you want to. But I love the Icarus felt. It's got all kinds of different patterns. This is my personal favorite. I bought this one based upon the pattern, and I really enjoy it. And I've had it once again for a very, very long time. So yeah, we're going to be keeping it. Once again, this is part of my personal collection. All right, guys, we're going to talk about one more skin. I have time for one more skin, I believe. We're going to stretch it just a little bit, okay? And we're going to talk about the AWP Electric Hive. Now, here is a little thing that I will show you. Once again, by CS Money, they made a tweet, and I will enlarge this so you can kind of see the tweet. And there are, so you have your AWP Electric Hive, and what they say about this is these are the rarest and most expensive patterns. The price for them are up to 9 times higher than the normal. The additional price determined by float, or the additional price. I can't read today, guys. Bear with me. I have recorded this video 3 times, by the way, just to get this thing down to a decent time frame. Anyway, so here we go. A full blue pattern is right here, okay? And this is your full orange pattern right here. So this is the best 2 patterns for this skin, and I will show you what it looks like. Let's just show you what a normal Electric Hive looks like. This is your normal hive right here. It's got some orange, some pink, some blue, some purple. It's just rainbow colored all over it. You get all kinds of different variations, but trying to find the full blue or the full orange is very difficult. So here is an example of the full blue. This is a field tested example. This is my skin once again. Here's your pattern ID or pattern template right there. Once again, this is the #1 pattern. It's considered a full blue. You can't get a full blue, but this is considered a full blue because this is the most blue that you can get on one of these. So it looks really, really sick. And yes, you do overpay for these quite a bit. You will not find one of these at market, not unless you're really lucky, I guess, right? And then here is the #2 pattern, full orange. This is not the #1 pattern, full orange. This is the one that I own. I kind of like it better, but you know, but nevertheless, this is a full orange. It is orange from corner to corner. There is no other colors. I mean, everywhere that you look, it's orange in full orange. So this is a full orange. The only difference is, and this is the pattern ID for mine. This is the one that I own. Right there is the pattern ID, as you see. And I'm going to give you an example of what the #1 full orange looks like. I do not own this skin. This is for example purposes only. But as you see, the only difference is here is your #1 pattern full orange, as according to CS Money. And the only difference is the lines kind of go straight across. You see how it's just kind of straight? Everything's nice and straight, right? It's still full orange from corner to corner, corner to corner. Everywhere that you look, it's full orange. And mine is the same, corner to corner, full orange, but instead of being straight across, it just has a little bit of a diagonal, look to it. Okay, so or pattern to it, whatever you want to call it. But anyways, this is considered like the #2 pattern orange. So yeah, really, really cool, man. I love these skins. They're really nice. But yeah, I wanted to share them with you. Once again, guys, every one of the skins I have showed you, I do own. They are part of my personal collection. And I think it's really, really cool that I'm able to share these videos with you, that and share my personal collection with you guys on each and every one of these. That's really, really cool, is it not? I mean, seriously, you know, someone showing you inspected skins from the market that don't belong to their collection, that's one thing. But someone showing you skins that actually belong to them and that are part of their own personal private collection, and they have all of the rare patterns and rare floats and rare whatever. I think that's really, really cool. So I hope that you enjoyed the video, guys. If you do me a favor and smash the like button. I could really use some help here, guys. Once again, I'm trying to get back into YouTube, and I need your support. I need your support. I need your love. I need your comments. I need your likes, and definitely subscribe. That will show me that I am on the right path. Once again, this is going to be like a 15 video series, maybe even more videos. It's going to be a very long series. We're going to have 3, 4, 5 skins per video, maybe some more, some less in certain videos. I have a lot coming, guys, so just stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you guys have a great day. Good luck, happy investing, go find some cool skins, enjoy some CSGO, and I'll talk to you real soon. Take care, guys. Peace.